So, unfortunately, I lost that whole video that I just did. So we're gonna go over the economy channel. I'm gonna talk really quick. My clipping software wasn't set to a long enough amount because I'm on a free version of it, and I'm not gonna pay for it. So we're gonna run through this really quick. I'm sorry if you get confused. So let's jump right into it. Go into your server. Click on your economy slash shop, and you're just gonna follow the same process. So you go through integrations. You would right click on feeds, create the channel, name it economy, create that channel. You're going to edit it, go to integrations, create a webhook, and then you're going to name it Vigil, like so. Save changes, then copy the webhook URL, and then jump back over to Vigil, paste it into its respective field, like you see here. And I'm gonna go over these really quickly because I took a long time going in depth on these. But kill reward, very simple to understand. If you kill somebody, you get $10. Long range multiplier, the default is 1, but I set it to 2. I set it to 2. That just means that you get $20 instead of 10. If you get a long range kill, which is over 300 meters, your daily login bonus, very simple. If you log in once every 24 hours, you get $25. Extended play bonus, that's set to 60 minutes, so it's an hour. You get $50 per hour played. Death tax, that just simply means that if you die, there will be money taken out of your account, and I find that to be useful on high mod servers. High mod servers or servers with lots of loot in bases creates a worry about dying because I'm assuming that you guys force people to pay rent via, whatever. I personally recommend doing that through fake money, but if you're like that, whatever, and you charge people real money, whatever. Moving on, you can name the currency whatever you want. It starts out with U.S. dollars. I named mine to doubloons to be corny. You can do whatever you want. Name it literally whatever you want. Delivery, auto detect it, and that's all you got to do. It just allows the shop system to deliver to players via the location presets through the player dashboard. Very simple, easy to understand. I would recommend leaving this max purchases per item, max purchases per restart as 0 so that people can buy as many items as they want, because why would you want to limit them? But if you do want to limit them, set it to 1, 2, or 3. That's 2 or 3. It doesn't matter how many you put. Say you put 3. Um, say you put 3. It would mean that one player could buy 3 items, and that's the max that they can buy between server restarts. If you have a lot of players on your server, maybe do limit that because it can cause lag, and I'm assuming that it can cause some issues if there's too many orders in a short period of time or cram too many into one restart. Because that's essentially like if there's, 40 items that were purchased, that is 40 new files that the server has to load in. So, enable the bank. You want that because that's how the players can see their bank, their balance, use their money. Um, you know, Simple, straightforward. Interest. Haven't done too much, research on this, but it appears that if there are, you have to enable the bank obviously, but in each player's balance, it looks like there is an interest interval. So, for example, um, if I'm a player on my own server and I have $500, I'm gonna get 2% of that each day, 2% of that back each day, just by having that money sit in the account, sort of like a high yield savings. If you guys are, finance bros, or you're just a little bit smarter than the average person, you probably have a CIT, high yield savings, or a like Roth IRA. Right, and you accrue interest on the money that sits in that account. It seems like that's how this works, but it could be the total opposite. I will have an answer for you in a later video because I'm going to release some that explain this in depth, but kind of running out of time here. So save the changes, and then we're going to go to the player shop. So, oops, wrong one. 2 seconds here. So this is where the shop gets awesome, so you can configure items and prices. I've already done it, unfortunately, but on this price guide here, you can see 113 doubloons, and that is the server estimating how much the max you can earn on the server is per hour. Why Vigil is awesome is because you can simply click one of these right here, and it will change the price for everything in the entire game for you, without having to manually edit every single price. Very nice, very easy, and that's why the ingenuity and ease of Vigil, once you understand it, is far superior. Truly, it is. So that's all I got for you. I will catch you guys on the next video. That will be the bounty system. So thank you, and sorry for rushing the hell out of this video.